In the wake of Spartacus's audacious victories and the escalating threat posed by the slave revolt in southern Italy, the Roman Senate, initially dismissive, found themselves compelled to take decisive action. As the rebels notched victories, fear rippled through the Senate, prompting the dispatch of consular and legate armies to quell the uprising. The consul Gellius, leading one such force, achieved success in crushing a rebel contingent commanded by Spartacus' comrade Crixus at the Battle of Mons Garganus in Gargano. The victory, however, came at the cost of Crixus's life. Spartacus, upon learning of his comrade's defeat, orchestrated a grim spectacle, forcing 300 Roman prisoners to engage in gladiatorial combat, a macabre homage to fallen Crixus. Undeterred, Spartacus altered his strategy, leading his formidable army of 70,000 northward through the Apennines towards Cisalpine Gaul. His objective was twofold: to exploit the bountiful harvests of the region to sustain his swelling ranks, and to incite rebellion in the cities against Rome. As Spartacus advanced, the momentum of his cause intensified. Escaped slaves, gladiators, deserters, and discontented peasants from nearby towns flocked to his banner, augmenting his army to a staggering 120,000 strong. Determined to force a resolution, Spartacus opted for a direct march on Rome. Prior to this audacious move, he implemented ruthless measures, burning surplus materials, executing prisoners, and slaughtering pack animals to maximize the mobility of his colossal force. In response, the consuls, Gellius and Lentulus, regrouped in Rome, fortifying and expanding their legions. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, they united their forces with the intent to intercept Spartacus's oncoming juggernaut. In the intricate dance between Spartacus and the Roman forces, the stage was set in Picenum for a clash that would reverberate through the annals of history. Spartacus, with his ever-swelling slave army, deftly maneuvered through the challenging terrain of the Apennines, his eyes set on Rome itself. The consular army, under the joint leadership of Gellius and Lentulus, moved decisively to intercept the rebel forces. The convergence of these two formidable powers took place in Picenum, where the fate of Rome hung in the balance. Spartacus, wielding both strategic acumen and numerical advantage, orchestrated a stunning display of military prowess. The clash in Picenum witnessed the spectacular defeat of the combined consular army, as Spartacus inflicted heavy losses upon their ranks. The once confident Roman forces, now in disarray for the second time, retreated hastily to Rome, leaving behind the echoes of their shattered pride. For Spartacus, this triumph marked the zenith of his military career, a moment where he had not only routed but crushed two significant consular armies in a single decisive battle. The Battle of Picenum etched itself as the gravest defeat for Rome in this unfolding war, casting a shadow over the once mighty Roman military and emboldening the slave army's quest for freedom. The reverberations of this victory would echo through the ongoing struggle, shaping the course of the Third Servile War and cementing Spartacus's name as a formidable adversary in the pages of history. In the wake of the resounding victory at Picenum, Spartacus found himself at a pivotal juncture, just a stone's throw away from the heart of Rome. The routed remnants of the consular armies, reaching the city in a state of disarray, signaled an imminent threat to the very core of the Roman Republic. However, Spartacus, displaying a keen understanding of the challenges ahead, made a strategic decision to postpone the final confrontation with Rome. Recognizing that his diverse army, though formidable, was not adequately equipped for a siege on the city, Spartacus chose a prudent course of action. Instead of pressing forward to Rome, he withdrew his forces back to southern Italy. Thurii, a town in the region, and the surrounding countryside became the new focal point for Spartacus's operations. Here, he engaged in strategic maneuvers, seizing Thurii and trading plunder with merchants to acquire essential materials such as bronze and iron. These materials were crucial for the manufacture of additional weapons, reinforcing the strength of his army. Simultaneously, Roman forces, dispatched to quell the rebellion, faced repeated defeats at the hands of Spartacus and his determined followers. The audacity and effectiveness of the slave army had now become a significant concern for the Roman Senate. In 71 BC, acknowledging the gravity of the situation and the seemingly unstoppable nature of the slave rebellion, the Senate took a decisive step. The consuls, who had previously led the Roman response, were dismissed, making way for new leadership under Marcus Licinius Crassus. The appointment of Crassus marked a turning point in the war against Spartacus. As a skilled and determined military commander, Crassus would bring a new level of strategic acumen to the Roman forces. The stage was set for a dramatic shift in the dynamics of the conflict as the Republic mobilized its resources to confront the formidable challenge posed by Spartacus and his rebellion. The Battle of the Silarius River would soon unfold as a critical chapter in this evolving saga.
On this channel, we are putting together narrative historical cinematic battles. Make sure to subscribe and thank you for watching. See you on the next one.